What's going on? It's Royal. I'm just giving my take on this game so far. As of late, I could say that this last update, it has been a much needed improvement to the game overall. It's definitely been a lot better. You can see that the cheese is actually more manageable. However, I can say this game still does need some improvements. For one, I'll say the rank system, it's a little bit draining. You can get to a certain rank and then rank up, go against somebody, and then lose that next match, and then you automatically rank down. That could be a little bit draining, I'm going to be honest. Because I've gotten to the top of A rank, almost got to S rank, went against the S3, and then that knocked me down. And then I just kept on going against UIs, MUIs, Weeses, etc., etc. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but you get my drift. So there is definitely some needed improvement. I don't think that rank needs a customization where you can just like go against people that are just like around your DP. No, that's unnecessary. I think that if you are using a low DP, a low or a high risk character with a low reward, then you should definitely get that. Our main team Gohan, I honestly think that he should be in the same category as any other person. He's busted in any way, shape, or form. He's not no MUI. However, I would say that he is one of the best Gohans in the game. Second best Gohan behind Beast Gohan, if I'm really honest. He's better than any other form that they give superhero Gohan other than his Beast form. But I'm not here to talk to y'all about who I think is the best Gohan in the game. I'm here to talk to y'all about ranked. And honestly, I think there needs to be a safety net for whenever you gain a rank. There should be no reason that you gain a rank in order to lose it. Another thing that I'm pretty happy about, super counters. I'm not going against super counter demons like I was before, so it's really exposing a lot of people. A lot of these super counter demons, they've been frauds. Like, you feel me? They ain't been as good at super counters as they've been putting themselves up to be. But I still do be running into good super counterers. But overall, it hasn't been as bad. I'm not getting super countered every single time I try and get a combo off. I have had times where I've tried to hit somebody and then it just hasn't worked just because they're getting the super counters off. But that's just because they probably locked in like a motherfucker. But overall, I think super counters have definitely been an improvement. On my end of the sticks, it kind of sucks a little bit knowing that you got to time it. Sometimes you got to get hit a couple times in order to get a super counter off, because you ain't going to be able to get it off as soon as somebody hits you most of the time. You're going to really have to time that shit, because a lot of the time, the game moves too fast for you to humanly react. I'm going to be honest with you. If you in S rank, good for you. If you in Z rank, good for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all thing. But I could tell in that rank that shit is full of desperate ass people. So if you get into Z rank, you are actually like overcoming a lot of shit. Because when you look at it, they having a dog fight for that Z rank up in S ranks. A ranks, B ranks. I run into some solid ass cut people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I run into some people that are actually real skilled. And I could tell that the way that they playing, they probably not playing like that all day, because they probably have a life, got a job, got a kid, got a family, got a girl, got a wife type shit. I could tell. But I could tell that they could also grew up playing these kinds of games. You know what I'm saying? Like myself, I grew up personally playing Budokai Tenkaichi 2, 3, Budokai 3. I don't think I ever played Budokai 2, I'm going to be honest. But Budokai Tenkaichi 1 was one of the ones that I actually played a little bit. But Tenkaichi 2 and 3, Raging Blast 2, Burst Limit, those were the ones I primarily played growing up. But another thing that I'm not liking about the rank, you playing a tug of war 3 matches just for 1 rank point a lot of the times. Like, you can go against a person 3 times, and that's a lot of your time that you putting into the game. When you could just go against somebody else, you could change matches, search for a new opponent. That's no big deal. But if you went against somebody more than 1 time in a row, and they a higher rank than you, then I think you should get a higher point appraisal. Like, overall, I just think it'll be a little bit better, and it'll give you a little bit more of a safety net just to give you like an extra 40 or 50 points just based on your win against who you're going against. Because having to get knocked right back down after you just got ranked up, it kind of can be annoying, draining, and it could really make you want to just stop playing overall. Because personally, I've had times where I'll just deleted the game out of my system just for a couple days, just so I could take a break, just like to take a tea break, because I'm itching to play this game every day, honestly. And I hate to say it too, because the game is very addicting. It awakens the kid in me whenever I play it. It makes me feel like I'm young again, even though I'm not really old. I'm not trying to speak like I'm an old dude or nothing. I'm only 25, but I am on unk status right now, so I gotta really like tell you how it is, really. But another thing that I could say that they improved on, perception. Get them perception abusers out of here. It's making y'all motherfuckers have to block, because y'all using too much key in order to use that perception now. So it's actually more of a punishment in order to use it than it is to just simply not use it. And I like that, because you should only be able to use that thing if you see that the person is trying to hit you. If you're just using it just when the person is standing right there, then of course they're gonna move around you, sidestep you. They're just gonna move around you, try and vanish and assault you. Like, we all been there before. Like, for real. Like, we all were perception spammers at first, I bet. But honestly, like, when you just see somebody doing that perception, all you gotta do is really grab them, move around them. Like, it's easy ways to do that shit. See, I just did that shit to that Vegito right there. Oh, look, he trying to wind that thing up. I'm blocking, though. Sidestep. Okay. Explosive wave, get off me. Yeah, that explosive wave is a little different, too. That's one of the best stock moves. You can definitely get out of a lot of things. You can get out of instant transmission, explosive wave them. You can get out of wild sense, not necessarily by explosive wave, but you can definitely create space. It can definitely be a counter to wild sense. Like, you gotta have moves in order to hit them sometimes. So you don't gotta just go in for the punches. Sometimes you could just go in for a grab, go in for an explosive wave, go in for key blast. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's ways to work around a wild sense. But once you get to them higher ranks, that's when you're going to run into them wild sense spammers. And honestly, you're going to have to work your way around that. You ain't going to be able to get to a higher rank unless you're able to vanish a wild sense. So it just take work, it take dedication, honestly. Like, once you hit them, once you see that they activate that shit, just hit them and then press R1 and you can get your ass out of there, really. One thing that really makes or breaks ranked, I'd say that sidestepping is like one of the biggest things that you can be good at in this game in order to improve. And if you're not good at it, you're going to need to improve, because people at the highest ranks, they sidestepping like a motherfucker. They going to constantly sidestep you. They doing that to read you. They not doing it to spam it. They doing it to read you. Like, I've been messaged by people saying I'm spamming sidestepping, when overall I'm waiting on them to make the first move before I do it. So I'm taking side steps in order to sidestep, just so that I can see what they do when I do it. So you just really do that in order to read your opponents most of the time, because a lot of the time they're reading you, so you got to read them as well. So it's just really who reads who better at this game, and I like that. It's really a tug of war, playing the chess game, really. But this match y'all seeing right here, this dude is hella cut. I was fucking with him. Spark King. Yeah, you actually really good at this game. Shouts out to you. I really was locked in this at this point. He actually woke me up, because at this point I was pretty locked in. I was playing for I got about a good 4 or 5 matches in at this point, so I'm pretty locked in. I don't know how long he was playing, but yeah, these matches that we had was some solid ass matches. See, I sent it through the hyperbolic time chamber. I love when that shit happened. Like, that stage damage is one of my favorite things in the game. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because that's what makes a Dragon Ball game Dragon Ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stage damage, being able to put a nigga through the flow, being able to knock him through a building. Like, that's true Dragon Ball shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like that. You could tell by the way that they designed this game, them people that made this game are some true Dragon Ball fans. I'm not going to say anything about the gameplay that they had, because I could tell that they definitely rushed it a little bit when they were releasing it. But it's definitely one of them games where you could tell that they put a lot of effort into the details of this game. Now, for a way that I think that they could actually make the skill gap a little bit bigger is if they actually made going instant sparking more punishable. Because honestly, it's not that bad. You go against somebody using sparking mode, going into sparking, you can manage. However, I can say that there are people that will spam it regardless if they're winning or losing, or especially if they're losing. And honestly, it can be very annoying. Like, I get that people need chances to come back in games. Like, there can be underdogs and shit. However, I could say that those people that keep on spamming instant sparking, they don't deserve to win. So why let them win when they're just abusing the tactic? But you see, Mr. Sparking, he got him a dub off me. That was the first dub that I think I took in about a good 4, 5, 6 matches. But at this point, I'm kind of chimed in on how he moves. And I read him at this point. He can't win playing the same way that he won last time. So basically, I had to chime in on that. I'm paying attention to his cues, looking at his. You see, he keep on spamming that perception. So I'm looking to work around that shit. Put him in there. Yep, there you go. Keep on doing that. That's exactly how I like it. Okay, he get a super counter off. Nice shit. But I'm gonna keep on sidestepping him. Nice knockback. And then you see, he used that instant transmission. Use that explosive wave. Y'all can both waste 2 skill points and be at an even standpoint at that point. See? Then it just works out in the even. It honestly works out because it puts y'all in neutral at that point. Because you can get instant transmission, but if you explosive wave them, that just wastes their skill points. And that kind of punishes them because you're not really the one getting punished because you're the one that's using the tactic against their tactic. But see, at this point, yep, he instant transmission right into a rush. I ain't even have time to react. Like, if I press R1, I could have got out of that. But honestly, I was not expecting even the instant transmission at that point. I didn't even have enough chance to even use an explosive wave. But that's my main thing about just trying to punish that. I could have did it, but I didn't do it. You feel me? But real nice tactic on his part. He actually moved. He trying to work his way into a dub here. See, we got it close on this one. But look, I got him in that last combo. I ain't ready. I ain't going like that. You feel me? I ain't going like that. One combo is all it takes, really. I could be down a whole health bar, and I could come back just off of getting a good combo in, because that can really make a difference right there. If you can maintain your combos, you can definitely do a lot with that, because that's truly what matters. Like, at the end of the day, the health is just health. But if you're able to just get a combo in, it can definitely make a difference at the end of a match. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all this last match here. This last match, I'm really not going to talk too much. But yeah, this is actually like when I'm locked in, I got his game plan down. I'm actually like chimed in to his cues for real, for real. Like, at this point, I'm reading him like a book. You see it. You see me. I'm just reading it all. And he can't react because I'm actually like, I was pushing the gas a little slow on them first 2 matches. This time, I'm all gas, no brakes. Like, you feel me? Like, this is where I'm like, literally, okay, I need these fucking skill points. Get off me. Like, he not going to be able to do anything, really. Like, at this point, I was already locked into that. And I said I wasn't going to talk, but at the end of it, this match was only like 30 seconds, So you know I was actually very locked in at this point. I was trying to get off on a dub, ended up doing it. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you got to the end of this video, please like and subscribe. It's Royal Roller, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.